Hello everyone, my name is Neil and welcome to our exam exercise walkthrough from esl-lounge.com. Today we're working through C1 Advanced, Multiple Choice Cloze, exercise number CAE006. Let's start with number 1. Politicians have been arguing about the reasons for the blank in the number of unemployed. The options are decline, descent, recession and weakening. The correct answer is decline. Decline refers to a gradual decrease. In this context, it means a reduction in the number of unemployed people. Another example, there has been a steady decline in crime rates over the past decade. Moving on to number 2. Charles Lindbergh was one of the early blank in powered flight and crossed the Atlantic in 1927. The options are inventors, pioneers, chiefs and creators. The correct answer is pioneers. Pioneers refers to people who are among the first to explore or settle a new area or field. In this context, it highlights Lindbergh's significant early contributions to aviation. Another example, the pioneers of the computer industry laid the groundwork for modern technology. Next up, question 3. We used advertising to blank interest in the product and then educated people on how to use it. The options are introduce, adopt, breed, and generate. The correct answer is generate. Generate interest means to produce or create interest in something. In this context, it refers to creating interest in the product via advertising. Another example, if we hang posters around the college, that will help to generate some interest. Here's question 4. It never blank to me that Mike and Sherry's marriage was in any trouble. The options are reveal, occurred, concerned, and struck. The correct answer is occurred. Occurred means to come into your mind. In this context, it means that the thought never came to mind. Another example, it never occurred to me to ask for help. Moving on to question 5. All attempts to reach Darren at home on his phone blank with failure. The options are met, finished, put, and resulted. The correct answer is met. Met with failure is an idiomatic expression meaning to be unsuccessful. In this context, it means all attempts were unsuccessful. Another example, their efforts to find a solution met with failure. The main distractor in this question is resulted. Resulted is often used with the preposition in to indicate the outcome of an action, such as the heavy rain resulted in flooding. Next is question 6. Any problems blank from the new contract are not my concern. I warned against signing it. The options are producing, arising, deriving, and arriving. The correct answer is arising. Arising means to emerge or become apparent. In this context, it refers to problems that come up due to the new contract. Another example, issues arising from the merger will be addressed in the meeting. The main distractor is deriving, generally used to describe the process of obtaining something from a specific source, like the word derives from Latin. It implies a source-based origin which doesn't align with the emergence of problems as a consequence of an action, making it less suitable compared to arising, which specifically indicates the emergence of issues as a direct consequence of something. Question 7. The director was accused of being blank in the way he ran the company. The options are inflexible, inevitable, infallible, and inflatable. The correct answer is inflexible. Inflexible means unwilling to change or adapt. In this context, it means the director was rigid in his management style. Another example, her inflexible approach made it difficult to implement new ideas. And now the last one, question 8. In a tough economic climate, the company GTV has blank by over 40%. The options are sunk, belittled, reduced, and shrunk. The correct answer is shrunk. Shrunk means to become smaller. In this context, it refers to the company's reduction in size or value. Another example, the company's workforce has shrunk significantly. The main distractor, reduced, is commonly used to describe deliberate actions to decrease something, such as the company reduced its prices. This term implies an intentional reduction, typically in numbers or quantities. In contrast, shrunk refers to a passive decrease, particularly in size or value, influenced by external factors. That's all today from esl-lounge.com. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.